Yo, what's up everybody? It's your man Bullet Man. Happy Halloween. It's October 31st. And Halloween this year is actually on a Saturday. That's pretty cool. It's one of the rare times that it's on a weekend day. And for today's video, I actually have a Halloween type of video. It's a Halloween commentary. I got a little story I'm going to tell you guys. And this story happened last year. So let's get right into the story. But before I do, let me know down below what you guys are doing for tonight for Halloween. I know I'm probably going to hang out with my squad, and we're probably going to just chill and stuff. And I also know I have to walk with my cousins and my brother who are dressed up, and they're going to be trick-or-treating, so hopefully I get some candy out of that. You know, you'd think I would. But let me know what you guys are doing tonight, if you guys are trick-or-treating, or if you guys are going to a Halloween party, or whatever it is, what you guys are dressed up as. That's always fun to see what people are dressed up as for Halloween. Probably my best dress up for Halloween that I can remember was, I think one year I was dressed up as Scream. I think that's what he's called, and it was cool because when I was wearing the Scream mask, I had this button thing I could press, and like this fake blood would like shoot up and stuff, I think. I'm pretty sure. So that was pretty fun. But trick-or-treating when I was young, oh, I loved it so much. And I know you can still trick-or-treat nowadays, but it's not as fun as it used to be. But obviously candy is still fun to get regardless. But anyways, let's get into the story. So this happened 1 year ago, and it actually happened through school. It wasn't at school, but it was a school club. It was called Culture Exchange Club, is where these three clubs, German club, French club, and Spanish club, that was the three clubs. And anyways, what we did was we all went to these 3 haunted houses, and this was on a Thursday night. We had school the next day, but it was kind of cool that we were able to, you know, do something like that, I guess. And anyways, so we all took a bus to get there, and this was in the area, 3 haunted houses. And how the 3 haunted houses worked were they were in this like expo centers. There were like 3 of them, or like these warehouses or whatever. And anyways, you'd go through one warehouse, come out, wait outside, go through another one, come out, wait outside, and then go through the last one, and then come out, and you'd be done. So we were probably there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. And the reason why we were there for 2 hours, you'll find out why. But for the haunted houses part, well, I should tell you why. Obviously, the haunted houses, they weren't really that scary, and that wasn't what went wrong, because something went wrong. What actually happened was, so the first 2 haunted houses, they were pretty cool, but then the last one was really weird. The last one, they made you put this bag on your head, and then you had to try to get through the haunted house with it on your head, and you could not see, of course. So doing that was a huge challenge, and I was with a group of people, but I mainly stuck with one guy. So, and we were like, we're not gonna get lost, and we kept like saying our names to each other, so we knew we were still by each other, because obviously no one can see. There's a ton of people in there at once. So we were in that last house trying to get through and stuff, and we thought we were making progress, but apparently one of the people who were in there were saying no, we're not, because he kept like saying his voice and we could hear it, and we're like, wow, we must not be going anywhere. So anyways, we were in there for a long ass time, and it got to the point where we started asking other people around if they were from our school, and they weren't. And we were getting a little worried. We were like, oh crap, we should probably get out, because when you're in there for a long time, a lot of times you don't realize how long you're in there for. But we really wanted to get through that last haunted house. We were trying not to give up, but it got to a point where we were making no progress whatsoever, and we just called it quits. We're like, we're done. So we took the bags off our head, and we just walked out. And gladly we saw the bus was still there. So we're like, oh, okay, the bus is still there. That's good. Maybe people are getting out too, like us. So we walked back to the bus. They let us on, and we looked, and everyone was on the bus waiting, just sitting in there, and they're all staring at us. And it seemed like they were in there for a long time, and apparently they were in there for 30 minutes waiting for us. And one kid who was there told the advisor that we went back in, that my friend and I went back into the other haunted houses to go through them again, even though we didn't. So she was looking for us in the other haunted houses, even though we were in that third one the whole time, like we were supposed to be. So when she came back on the bus after we were already on it, she like came to the back of the bus where we were sitting, and she yelled at us like badly, and we told her that we were in that third haunted house the whole time, and she was still mad at us. So when we got back from the bus, we went and we talked to her, and we said, you know, what happened, and she knew that we were good kids and we wouldn't do something dumb like that. But just the fact of that happening, and it was kind of embarrassing in a way, because all of the people were on the bus waiting for us, and then we got back on and they were just staring at us like, what the hell were you doing? But you know, in a way it was kind of funny too, because what went wrong on that haunted house trip wasn't the fact that the haunted houses were scary. That wasn't the bad part, I guess you could say. But I'm not really scared of haunted houses, or I don't really get scared that easily. But the fact that we got in trouble because we were stuck in that third haunted house and we could not get through. But I find that kind of funny in a way. And every once in a while, my friend and I, we always bring it up. And probably next time I see him, probably talk to him about that, tell him I made a video about it. But yeah, that's going to wrap up my Halloween story. I know it wasn't too scary. Maybe for next year, there'll be something better. This year I didn't go on any haunted house, or go to any haunted houses. I was going to go to one like a week ago, actually, with my girlfriend and some friends, but we never did it because it was raining that day. And today it actually kind of sucks because it's raining as well. So, you know, on Halloween, the one day you don't want it to rain because a lot of people are outside and stuff, it's raining, and it's supposed to rain the whole day. But hopefully it stops. You never know. But that's the weather that I live in. One day it will be nice, warm. The next day it will be cold and rainy. But, you know, sometimes you just got to deal with stuff. That's life. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If so, leave a like and let me know down below if you're doing anything special for Halloween. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out, everybody.